Hey guys, welcome back to another new video. Derek Reacts, back at it again. You're right, Anozakto Monkey, yes. An ode to our failures, the English translation. I'll be taking a look at this 1991 song, the official clip. Can't wait to get my hands on this. By Fredericks, Goldman, and Jones. Yes. Familiar with Goldman. Not sure who Fredericks and Jones are. First time reacting to them. And let's see what they've got for us. Taking it back to the 90s, a recommendation made by a Patreon subscriber, and it made it through. Before we get into the video, please take a moment, comment, like, and subscribe. I'd love to hear feedback. Makes videos like these all the more possible. And also take a moment to follow me and like me, both on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you're new to the channel, guys, welcome. I also have a Patreon link down below. Be sure to check that out when you get a chance. Help support my channel. Makes recommendations like the one you're about to watch all the more possible. Guys, you know the drill. If I go head over heels for this, it's going to go directly on my Spotify. Be sure to follow me there. Derek Reacts, link in the description down below. I also have great merchandise for you all. Check it out when you get a chance. DerekReacts.store. Inspiration made possible by you guys and also my music journey. 100K arrived. At least we're getting very close to it. Very, very close. And to celebrate this milestone, I am giving back, guys. Check out my giveaway video for more official rules and instructions on how to participate. Alright guys, without further ado, let's go. How beautiful is that?
À tous mes loupés, mes ratés, mes vrais soleils, tous les chemins qui me sont passés à côté, à tous mes bateaux manqués, mes mauvais sommeils, à tout ce que je n'ai pas été, aux malentendus, aux mensonges, à nos silences, à tous ces moments que j'avais cru partager, aux phrases qu'on dit trop vite et sans qu'on les pense, à celles que je n'ai pas osées. À nos actes manqués.
I love it, guys.
Aux années perdues à tenter de ressembler.
So notice what happens here right off the bat, right in the beginning. You get all those synths, the keyboard arrangements coming in so beautifully, and then you have Jean-Jacques Goldman, guys, singing lead on this. I love it. Love his voice against this one with these African kind of like vibes, these sounds. You're getting the drums and that bass, that sick bass coming in too. Love the choir effect to this. The choir effect of this is carrying that through, giving it those African vibes and stuff. I wonder what was the inspiration that drew this from, because it almost has kind of like a melancholy feel. I mean, I know it says ode to our failures, so maybe it has something to do with that. But it's happy, but yet sad at the same time. It just has that very kind of like it's very storybookish. I don't know. Let's continue. I love it. I love the beginning already.
Ressembler à tous les murs que je n'aurais pas su briser, à tout ce que j'ai pas vu tout près, juste à côté.
Look at this.
Tout ce que j'aurais mieux fait d'ignorer. Au monde à ces douleurs qui ne me touchent plus.
They come together.
Une note au solo que je n'ai pas inventé. Tous ces mots que l'autre ont fait rimer qui me tuent. Comme autant d'enfants jamais portés. À nos actes manqués.
I love it. I love it. It's coming right at you like no tomorrow. I love this one. I love these sounds, guys. You know I'm all about this. You know I'm all about these sounds. I love it because they're letting the instrumentation do the work. Yes, there's lyrics, and fascinating it is indeed with the lyrical content. But it's so sad at the same time. You're seeing imagery here, specifically. I don't know if that was her. She was looking out through the window. Um, Carol Fredericks. She's the female singer in this because there's three of them. There's Carol Fredericks, Goldman, and Jones. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful the way it's done. I mean, you get that nice these percussions, the drums and stuff like that, and then you get that nice little choir, kind of like the humming in the background. So good on the ears. Oh my God, what a little surprise! Nice one. Nice '90s song.
Échoué de s'être trop aimé, visage et dentelle croisée, juste frôlé, aux trahisons que j'ai pas vraiment regretté, aux vivants qu'il aurait fallu tuer, à tout ce qui nous arrive enfin mais trop tard.
Oh my God!
Tous les masques qu'il aura fallu porter, à nos faiblesses, à nos oublis, nos désespoirs,
Singing beautifully together.
aux peurs impossibles à échanger, oh, à nos actes manqués, nos actes manqués, nos actes manqués.
Wow! Oh! There he is, playing. They're getting into it. Wow, that bass is so good, guys. Wow, so good, guys, so good. That bass is good too. That bass is so good too. Everything about the song is so enjoyable to listen to, and I like this stuff because there's something really nice and unique about the sounds. And how it's carried through. It's just very refreshing to hear. There's a lot of stuff that I've been reacting to that has a lot of synth pop arrangements and those classic '80s sounds. But it's always good to mix things up every once in a while. And I'm grateful for this Patreon subscriber for recommending me this one because it's very beautiful. It's very beautifully done. So notice how the structure is of the song. You have Jean-Jacques Goldman taking the lead, and then you have Carol Fredericks. She's the one that's performing the refrain of the song. And then you have the verses sung by turn by Jean-Jacques and Michael Jones. They kind of like take turns on those. So that's really nice. And then what happens is they all come together to harmonize beautifully and they sound fantastic together. I like the addition of the female voice in there to give it more of that lift. So it's so great, so great. In interviews, Goldman explained that the music was inspired by his travel in the Antilles, so there's that, where he discovered the zouk. According to him, the song had sad lyrics with bright music, and that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. You can tell that the lyrics themselves are sad, even though I don't know word for word what they're singing. I will go over the lyrics, I have that. But they put the bright music kind of like what ABBA does, They tend to do those things. And great musicians can pull that off, guys. To all my misses, my failures, my real sons, all the paths that have been passed by me, to all my missed boats, my bad sleeps, to all of those I have not been, to misunderstandings, to lies, to our silences, to all those moments that I thought I had shared, with sentences that are said too quickly without being thought of, with those that I did not dare with, our failed acts, and years wasted trying to reassemble all of the walls I don't want to know how to break. Everything that I did in Very See Close, right next to all of that, could have been done better to ignore. And the world, with its pains and no longer affect me, to notes, solos that did not invent, all those words that other have rhyme which kill me, like many children never born, to our fair Dax. You know, it's very interesting because I'm reading this and I'm kind of like going back and seeing, you know, what the video was like, and you get to see like a lot of those things that are kind of like happening out in the streets. And you know, yes, there may be some political, you know, implications involved, some social political implications, and you see her kind of like look out through the window, and you see kind of like devastation, you see pain, you see all those things. People just trying to get by, trying to do their things, and it's a fail. It's almost like it's a failure upon the system. It's a failure upon the system of how it's being handled, right? So you can almost take it into that perspective as well. I'm not sure if that's 100% correct, but you know, just perceiving it and seeing it on the video itself, that those kind of things, the sadness that's out there. But to the sadness, there's always brightness, because you kind of look forward to the day, and you look forward and try to do as best as you can to move on and continue to live and strive. You know, that's what happens. To all of that finally happens to us too late. To all the masks that we had to wear. Look at that lyric. That's very interesting, very important. To all the masks that we have had to wear. To our weaknesses, to our forgetfulness, to our despair, to fears of impossible to exchange, to our failed acts. Taking ownership of not acting out or not doing something about it. Not do something about it, because there's people that are going through a lot of suffering, are going through a lot of pain, and they have to just disguise themselves, so they're not so it's not being shown, or at least they don't want to kind of like let it be known, because it's, you know, it's a sad thing, and you don't want others to know that you're going through those things. Charted in 1991 French NSDP chart. Guess what? It hit the top two position, guys. And it entered the singles charts in 1991 at number 24. Then it reached the top 10 3 weeks later. And then it eventually peaked number 2. For 4, by the way, consecutive weeks. 4. From May 11th to June 1st. Unable to dislodge Milen's Farmers. Disenchanti. So there's that. It couldn't dislodge that one. Such a great song that is. Which topped the chart then. The single total 13 weeks to the top 10. Dropped quickly and remained on the chart. Top 50 until the 19th week, as the previous single Nuit was certified silver disc by SNP. Sold around 171,000 units. I may have to check that one out. Fantastic instrumentation, guys. I mean, no complaints whatsoever. We got that nice little instrumentation break, which was nice. There's a lot of moments where it's just instrumentation driven, and you get to see them. You see Jean-Jacques Goldman playing drums there, and then I think that was who was, I think Jones was doing the little rattle thing with the beads. That's interesting. So a lot of these African sounds, and I love it. Great keyboard arrangements with bass and some guitars and stuff like that, and just everything. That choir effect was to live for. So great. So there you have it, guys. There you have it. A really good song celebrating its lyrics, small failures, that everyday life, with a lot of tenderness and humor, to sum it up. And it's from the 1991 album. What's the album? From their Epidus album. I don't know what album it was, but I know that all 3 of them are on the cover. And they have other songs. I know my Patreon subscriber recommended me other songs on this album. So there you have it, guys. Until next time, for more videos like these, please leave your comments and suggestions down below. Love to hear what you have to say about this one and other songs that they may have. Take care, guys. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more videos like these, be sure to check this one out. And also take a moment to comment, like, and smash the subscribe button to stay on all the latest reaction videos. And guys, yes, I have a Patreon link. Be sure to check that out when you get a chance. Help support my channel. Makes recommendations like the one you just saw all the more possible. Alright guys, take care. Love you guys. Peace.